Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today's episode, I think we're going to do it a little bit different. We've been out here like what, I think 7 times now?
Yeah.
7 times. We've sat the stand 7 times. We've sat a few different stands around the area. And I mean, we've gotten close. We've gotten to the point where we got, like, you got up to like what, 50 yards of one?
I stalked on one last time we sat here.
He stalked up to 50 yards on one last time. I stalked within like 80 yards of one before. So we're getting close and they're passing by. But what's been happening is we're sitting at a particular stand, and even if they do pass by that stand, they're either passing way too fast or they're passing and circling, sort of coming around us.
Coming around the other side.
Coming from the other side, not the side that we've got a shooting lane on. So they're not passing through a shooting lane, even if they are passing through an area that we're sitting at. So that's pretty much like the main challenge that we've faced here in this spot.
Yeah,
like, what would you say?
It's been a tough season. Well, we didn't really know the area too well when we first moved in. It was a little bit big chunk of area to try and get used to in such a short little time.
Yeah.
And we thought we seen them when we started seeing them come out of the southwest corner of the property, so we adjusted and moved over to that side, and it turns out that they were coming out from the northeastern side of the property, which sometimes it happens. You see them coming out one day here, and then they completely abandon that and go to another trail all over there because of the way the wind changes direction for food and time of year. Yeah.
And also muzzleloader season opened up, so there's been a little bit more pressure on this spot as well. So that might have changed the behavior. One thing to note, where they're coming from right now is private property we do not have permission on.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was still that southwest corner, that is still the public land in that patch of woods. But where they're coming from now, it's private and we don't have permission on it. So
we gotta wait for them to jump that line, which seems they've been doing on a regular basis, to come and feed at the top side of the field over there.
Yeah.
We were just playing the fact that it was a droughty summer and looking for watering holes, and we found one. It was a little dried up by the time we got there, but there was still good signs to give you a little bit of hope for just coming into a new area.
Yeah. They are still crossing the property line into the public land area, and there is still some funnels and some patches of bush that we can sit on, where we know that they still sort of funnel through if they do pass through that way. But
yeah, where my blind set up tonight is right where I seen them go out of the field when I was trying to get close to them last time.
Yeah, you'll catch them coming out.
Yeah.
Like right onto the open field before they cross over and go through that funnel.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at the bottom end of the funnel. If they do get past Peter, I'll be on the bottom end of that funnel, and then I'll hopefully catch them on that side. But the other issue is there's like a line over there where they can come directly from the other property directly onto open field on this public land side. So, and not have to pass through patches of bushes where we're setting up our stands. So that's the other issue too, is because there's lots of spots over there where they can just directly cross right onto the open field. So that
it proves a problem. We'll see what's on. I got my camera set up out there, so we'll see what it's caught for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
See what kind of movement they've got and what kind of action is there.
Yeah.
I was set up right on a hard. The hard trail goes right through the section that I picked, and everything. Yeah. Everything within that funnel is within 30 yards of. They're gonna have to be within 30 yards to be going down the center of that funnel. So we should be in a good spot for there. With the north wind, everything will be pushing right out to the field, so they won't even wind us until
they get to the field.
Until they get to the field, and even if that, they'd have to go by us.
Yeah.
So today might be a good day.
Anyways, just wanted to sort of give you guys an update on our hunt progress so far. You guys have been following my deer hunting series. There should be 3 other episodes already before this, so you guys can take a look at those. And ever since our last episode, which was day number 5, episode 3, which was day number 5, ever since that one we did get out a couple more times, and that's when Peter was able to stalk in on one up to like 50 yards.
Yeah,
but
if it would have been a little bit lighter, I would have taken
a
shot.
it was already getting too dark.
Yeah, I was right at that last moment.
And I got up to 80 yards on one as well. So, but yeah, so we are getting closer. We're getting to know the area really well. And when we first started sitting here, was more of just sort of narrowing down, okay, which stand locations are going to be good,
Yeah,
where are they actually coming
figuring
from
the
now that
property
it's
out.
actually fall, and figuring out the property, yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna get out there right now and go for hunt number 8. That'll be next week's episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. This one, I just wanted to sort of update you guys as to what our progress is over here so far, and hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the little B-roll clips that I put on top of us talking here as well, sort of just to show you guys what we were up to during the past couple times we were here since the last episode on hunt number 5. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. Be sure to stay tuned for next one, and it's gonna be our hunt from today. And yeah, so actually there's actually 4 of us out here today.
Yeah,
Mikey and Corey is out here too. Their status, so they're actually out using a rifle out here, but they're way out in the west side over there. So the plan is that at least one of us comes out with a deer today, whether it's a doe or buck, whatever, as long as it's not, you know, Bambi, right? That's pretty much what the plan is today. So somebody's coming out with a deer.
I still want that 8-point buck.
Yeah.
I've seen him on camera. I might hold out for him.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, be sure to stay tuned for next week's episode, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.